and welcome to Fantasy Football G. This is your team selection video where we're going to go through how I did in Gameweek 21 and take a look at what my transfer thoughts, ideas / plans are. I'm so undecided, guys. I got 2 free transfers. So without further ado, let's get into it. All right, guys. So we are looking at Game Week 22, but what we're going to do is firstly is just go through Game Week 21 just to give you a bit of context of where my team is at, how I did. So it is official. I do have my green arrow. Yes, it's about time. And very happy it's a big one as well. I've been having like incremental small green arrows, which is, I think, a good thing I've had in my season this year. But like eventually they will add up. But nonetheless, in goals, Raya disappointing along with Gabriel there, getting the yellow card as well as not the assist. Really not happy about that. But Munoz finally coming through for me along with Robinson with those 2 assists. Honestly, lifesavers. Just like everybody, I'm gutted the fact that I didn't get that bonus point. I was actually hoping that Gabriel would get the assist and then maybe like a bonus point once they end the game week, but just didn't happen either way. And then Ismail Assar as well, just coming in for me as well with the 6-pointer. I'm taking whatever I can get right now from that man, because I was on the verge of just taking him out. I was like, look, buddy, if you can't perform against Leicester, then yeah, I'm shipping you out for somebody else, okay? Palmer coming through. I'm happy as much as Isak did outperform him. I think, like I said, the majority of the captaincy was on Mo Salah, but I think that was for the most unengaged managers or people who just forgot and left it on Mo Salah. So I think that's where the massive green arrow comes from. And then, of course, Mo Salah with 2 points, Rodgers with 6, keeping up with his form after his absency from being suspended. Watkins coming in, my risk that I took. Very happy, honestly, it's paying off. And then Wood as well, another good player. I think we've all got him. There's nothing much to say about Wood. And Isak, of course, he's Isak, man. He's Isak. My bench, not even gonna touch on it, but they're the bench, man. They didn't have to do anything, just sit there. So yeah, made some good decisions this game week. I think let's see where that really puts me in the mini league. I want to make sure this is the right one. You know, when you're in like 1,000 mini leagues. So let us just take a look. Wow, I am second. Killer squad. Any D, where did you go? Let me start at the top. Okay, look, this is the first time I'm looking at it for a while. It's the first time I'm looking at it after a while. Okay, my man Joseph Robinson, the Temperature C, is at number 1, breaking in to that top 2,000 just underneath it. Really amazing, bro, season. Captain Palmer, 93 points. Oof, so close. Killer Squad bouncing back up to number 2. Really close as well. And a guy I haven't seen in a while, Dallas Dominators, Kevin coming up as well, 3 spots from behind to be in number. You see, that top 3 is starting to look familiar now. The top 3 is familiar. But I must say, Annie D, props. Real props, because you've been knocking on the door. You really been knocking on the door. And I think you've been playing very well. I think it's just that Mo Salah captain that would have been a big difference. But I don't understand, man, why you wouldn't have gone Isak. But it is what it is. We have those game weeks. Marcel Oscar still in it to win it. Been dropping, but he's just done a huge bounce back, of course, with that Palmer captaincy. I've got Mainu Shu's son, disappointed by the captaincy there, as you can see, which was Mo Salah. And then, sorry, we'll keep it at the top 10. And then Macaroni and Cheese. I love the names, guys. Love the names. Captaincy with the Palmer there. Bryce Baker. Welcome, bud. I know you've been in the top 10. Keep it up. Pedro Porridge. He was out for a while, but he came back and just dropped a bit. I think a lot of the people who dropped is because of the Ahmad damn it. You know, when Southampton scored, I was like, yeah. And then I wake up and I just see, oh, highlights. How fast was Ahmad's hat trick? I'm like, yeah, okay, cool. And then team name updating, my man Andy dropped the place, but I think that Isak one came through for you. Now that I'm looking 63 points, that means most of your team must have not necessarily come through for you. That's all right. I think you might most likely preparing for the double game week as well. But hey, you in the top 10, my man. That's what's important. And then we've got hair, air. Edwards Tembo, my man, knocking into the top 10. I believe this is the first time I am seeing you here. You took a -8, but you still made it with a Mo Salah captaincy. That is amazing. Like really, like that's amazing to do that. So props to you. Yeah, guys. So I mean, we about 50 exactly in the league. So you can imagine this is why I go through just the top 10. My brother like at 37. Yeah. So this is why I go to the top 10 and I mentioned the top 10. If you break through into the top 10, guys, then hey, yeah, man. So let's go into the AI transfers. And before I do, what I want to say to you guys is hit that like button if you like the content. Please, I would really love a subscribe if you are loving the subscription, the content. Really appreciate it on the road to 250, aiming to 500. So really would appreciate that. Now, going into my transfer thoughts. So this is the Fantasy Football Hub tools, that one of the tools that I wanted to show you guys. If you want to use it, and many of the other things as well that I've showed you, like the live tracker, you can see that throughout the game week as it's going. It updates live, so you can see your ranking as well as your ranking in your mini leagues. Really amazing. Trying to show this off to you guys. Then you can go and get a 7-day free trial. The 30 days free trial ended, but now we've still got the 7-day free trial. You can go grab the link in the description and also get 30% off. And that's the reason why you're using the link, so you can get 30% off. And if you're not happy after the 7-day free trial, then you can just cancel. But trust me, you'll follow through. Cool. So this is the amazing AI transfers tool, and what I love about it is, so my transfer thoughts is to save, right? Because I've got 2 free transfers and I want to be able to make moves that I want to when new information arises, okay? But at the same time, right now, that's what I want to do. At the same time, what I also feel like doing, because there's opportunities here, is just attack, right? And attack because there's some great fixtures in which, we can really attack. So for example, I can see here, one of the tools that they've got in the AI transfers is, just to show you, you can actually set the AI based on a conservative, an optimized, or aggressive, or even custom transfers to help you make a decision. So I've got 2 free transfers. It knows this very well, of course. So I can actually give it a conservative thoughts and say, okay, cool, what are the best conservative moves you think I should make? And I'd save that profile, and it would then go into looking at my actual team when I've planned my chips as well, and would say, hey, Kat, we recommend you do no transfers. And actually, that's exactly what I'm thinking about. So that's pretty cool. And on the other hand, I am thinking aggressive as well. So you can also just look to see what's the best way I can optimize my team. And, it will tell you, hey, you can make these moves be optimized. Or it could actually even tell you again that, look, actually, Kat, your team is optimized like it is right now, and say we recommend no transfers. And then let's check out what suggestion it has when it comes to aggressive. So aggressively, it can actually, that's like you trying to chase points and see where's the best routes to points right now, and not thinking necessarily long term. So it's saying, well, Kat, Raul's playing Leicester. I think you can get some points there. And Watkins is playing Arsenal. So he's predicted to be high in points. So they're saying Watkins out for Raul, and that frees up some cash for me to also upgrade Collins to a to a Alexander Trent. So that's aggressive. I think that's pretty cool. Just not sure about those transfers. For me, I think what I've been thinking about really is Yes, so Watkins out, but I thought to myself, I would like to just bring in a Gakpo because I want to be able to just have that transfer made already for the double game week. I just feel like Liverpool's defense isn't necessarily up to scratch. And this is me being aggressive, staying in this context. And then having a bit of freed up money and also bringing in Aina from Nottingham Forest, who's playing against Southampton. And I feel like that's a clear and sure in um, what's this? Clear and sure in clean sheet there. So that's my thoughts over there when it comes to my aggressive transfers for this game week and trying to chase points and just keeping it up with the green arrows. But let's take a look at my team and see exactly what my team looks like. The amazing thing about this as well is you can also optimize your team just simply by optimizing there and seeing what the AI thinks, look, this is the best team you can actually put out. So right now, it actually believes this is the best team I can put out. And let's go through it. Raya in goals against Aston Villa. Just want to change this to my one game week so you can see that properly. So Raya in goals against Aston Villa. Cool. Then Gabriel, I think, of course, that attacking threat. Then Munoz as well against West Ham away, and Virgil against Brentford away. Now, looking at my other defensive players, I would like to bring... I'd like to bring in Robinson. I just don't know where I'd actually put him. I mean, out of the two, I'd actually take out Virgil van Dijk because I just feel like I said, they're not up to scratch defensively. I feel like they're just leaking, and this is Brentford away, so I wouldn't be surprised if they did let in that one goal. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. So for me, another thing as well is like I'm not really in the mood for doubling up on Arsenal. I'd rather take a risk there and take out Raya and bring in Fabianski. Leave in Gabriel because Gabriel has that attacking threat. So as we've been seeing both in the FA Cup and the Carabao Cup in previous games as well, he's always there on this defense as well in those corners. So yeah, I do think that they are going to concede, but I'll keep him there because I know that he can also score. So yeah, that's my thought over there in the defense. Then captaincy, good time to talk about captaincy. I think captaincy for me would still be on Palmer. And look, Salah will score. In fact, he will have a goal involvement. Brentford are leaky. We all know this very well, that they're not necessarily the best defense or even great all that defensively. So I think, Liverpool will score 2 to 3 goals. I think Salah will definitely be involved in one, maybe two, and maybe all three actually. But I think the fact that Palmer's playing at home against Wolves, and they know very well that they're coming off of like draws. I think they really want to make sure that they put in a good performance at home. And so the the first game they had against Wolves, I think they scored 6. So I think they want to replicate something close to that. They've got the players there as well. I think this is just the best time to between the two. I think and Liverpool's form as well, in the sense of like they've also been drawing, losing. This is League and Cup. They're still performing though. They really are still performing. Those have been actually tough games, in all honesty. I think this game is going to be a lot much easier. So, and I believe they'll definitely win it as well. So, I just want to go with the person who's in form. And right now, I feel like Cole Palmer is a lot more in form right now than Mo Salah. So, I'm going to stick it to Palmer, and that's my reasoning there. I think Isak is a shout. Definitely, of course. He's also at home playing against Bournemouth. I just feel like there's a lot more upside with and roots to points with Palmer being a midfield player there. And I think you just never know with Bournemouth. I think um, they are definitely leaky, but they're also giant slayers. They really are. So they could put up a good performance. But I think with their attack as not necessarily being there, I think it will leave their defense somewhat busy because there's no outlet there to really hold the ball and actually build up an attack efficiently for them to have enough time to give their defense rest. So I think they'll continuously be bombarded by Newcastle. So yeah, that's my thought. But I still think that Chelsea's, as much as they're also drawing necessarily as a team, they're not necessarily in form. I think Palmer's the one who's in form and really carrying that team. So I expect him to perform. But you never know until the game weekend. So yeah, that's my thoughts when it comes to captaincy. Mo Salah in the middle there with Sa next to him and Morgan Gibbs-White playing against Southampton. Can we say that there's a differential captaincy with Nottingham Forest being, top 3 and performing well, and you've got Gibbs-White, you've got Wood? For me, it's a no. I raised the question because there's, in the end of the day, I think we're in that time of the season where we're trying to really push, and that's why I've been having my attacking, aggressive thoughts of just, getting those, chasing those points where I can. I don't think there is this game week, in my opinion, as much as it's a third team playing against a bottom team. And I just feel like, again, the same way you've got the Isak versus Palmer, I feel like if you put the captaincy on Wood, I don't see Wood scoring a hat-trick here. He can, man. He really can, But I don't see scoring a hat-trick. And that's what you would need for that captaincy to really pay off. I think Palmer can score 2 goals. I think he will score 2 goals. If not 2 goals, but he'll have 2 goal involvements. And already there, that's 8 points just off of that. Give him the bonus. That's 11 points. Now you couple that with the captaincy. That's 22 points. 22 points. So Wood is gonna have to score 2 goals at least. Get the bonus, which he definitely will if he scores 2 thingy, and then that's 11, and then and then also the 2 points for playing as well. So yeah, I don't know. I think I'll leave it to you guys. Let me know what you think in the comments below. If there is a good differential, I wouldn't put it on Morgan Gibbs-White only because I don't see him scoring 2 goals. I do see him in 2 goal involvements, but I don't see him scoring 2 goals, which is essentially what you would like. So yeah, strike force, Isak, Wood there, Watkins. My team, if I was to do what I want to do, would be to bring in Gakpo there, and I think I would take out Collins there, and I would put in, let's say, Aina. Sorry about that. Technicalities. So bringing in Aina, and then just making those transfers, and then let's just see when you optimize that, what it looks like. Optimizes done. So it would bring in, it still kicks out Robinson. I would actually kick out, okay, Lovey, can I just, let me finish up. Wait, he wants me to open up the door for him. I would put Robinson in, man. I would substitute Robinson in, and I'd put him in. I'll put him in there, man. I'll take out Gabriel. I really would, because I just feel like they're gonna concede. I really would. That's what my team would look like. Yeah, I haven't made the transfers. I'm thinking about making the transfers. I'm gonna see, and we'll see how it goes. I think that this is the best team that I can put out right now. But yeah, you guys let me know what you think. Would love to know. And I have some great content for you guys here while you wait for the actual games to start. So thank you. Really would love a like, guys, along with the subscription if you're loving the content. And good luck for the game week, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.